What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So yes, it's finally returning. You guys have been wanting it for a very long time and I apologise I haven't been uploading. I've just not really been playing FM a lot recently. Apart from the World Network game, I haven't really been playing it at all. And that's just because I guess I've sort of run out of steam maybe, or hit a wall, or I've been playing other things as well, doing other things. So yeah, apologies for that, but it will be returning properly. We'll be returning to daily uploads now of both Gibraltar United and the Rise to Fame. They both will be returning. Hopefully I can reach a point where maybe 2 uploads a day, but that'll be a push for me due to my crappy upload speeds. But you know, hey, I'll try and do what I can. This as well, the reason this episode's so long, you'll see by the time bar at the bottom, it's 40+ minutes long. And the reason for that is because A, I wanted to do a special for the 100 episodes. I decided to do that once I'd already recorded the first game, so apologies. And this is why I've put this in place, because I don't mention it in the first game. But yeah, this is going to be like the 100 episode special. I do mention it in the video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail of why. And also, I guess this is some way a 3K special. I hit 3K subs a while back, and I sort of didn't really know what to do for it. So, hey, this extra long video, I guess, will do. Never really too sure what to do for hitting subscriber goals or hitting sort of little milestones and stuff. So, I guess a long Gibraltar video is we'll have to do there. But yes, we will be returning to daily uploads. Gibraltar and Rise to Fame, we will be returning. Gibraltar, I'm really currently enjoying it. Major news coming up as well in the future videos, so make sure you check that out. We are really hitting an important and sort of, I feel, the climactic stage of this save. Maybe not in terms of, you know, not in terms of the whole save, but definitely the push for the Champions League, the adventure for the Champions League. I feel we're approaching or nearing the end. I don't think it's going to be too many seasons away. So this, make sure you stay tuned for that. As to Rise to Fame, obviously we're doing really well with Chelsea, so hopefully that will continue. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I won't delay you any longer. What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy, and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are today, the Champions League games against Chelsea in our 3rd and 4th matches of this group stage. So 6 points out of our first 2 games is the best start we've ever had to any group stage in Europe ever. You know, we've never had this many points on the board so early. So what we want to do is obviously we want to push on and try and secure our qualification as early as we can. Now, Chelsea today is obviously a very tough game. 4 times we've played them. We've never beaten them. We've drawn to them twice and lost them twice. So I want to be looking for our first win against Chelsea today. And I think the first game, which is at home, is our best opportunity. And if we could get 9 points on the board in 3 games, that's pretty much us through, in my opinion. I think we've got the beating of Copenhagen away for the last game of the group. We could even have the beating of Lyon at home. So I think 9 points on the board, 3 games in, that would be us pretty much secure. And that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I really, really want. So this first game against Chelsea, hopefully going to be a big one. Hopefully going to break our losing or non-winning streak against Chelsea. Or really our drawing streak at home to Chelsea. Because every time we play Chelsea at home, we draw to them. So let's get into this. The team for today is a pretty standard team for us, but bearing in mind Bakayoko is injured. So Cox is in goal, Amada is right back, Perez, Meti and Mustra make up at defence as well. Morola is centre defensive mid, Moens is centre mid. Our attacking midfielders are Maria, Sidibe and Hamerli, and up front we have Sonogo. Benches for Fana, Cameron, Clark, Vanucci, Hamza, Dos Santos and Giselle. Let's get into this. Come on, Gibraltar United. Let's get a victory against Chelsea. 5th time of asking. Been a very long time. But if we can beat Chelsea today, and having beaten Lyon away from home, we can go into the next game against Chelsea with, you know, fairly optimistic, I think. So, let's send the system. Yes, you apply that. Come on, Santiago Sanchez. Good team talk. Good opposition instructions, hopefully. And come on, Gibraltar United. Let's finally get a win against Chelsea. And let's hope it starts off in the best way for us. Maybe it does with Sidibe with a free kick. And it does start in the best possible way. Sidibe with a beautiful free kick. No keeper in the world was going to save that over the wall in only 20 yards as well. So to get it up and over and still in that corner, you know, that was just a pinpoint perfect free kick. So we have the lead. Now it's about holding it and maybe even growing on it. Chelsea have had a lot of the ball in the 2 minutes that separated the goal from this highlight. But let's see what we can do with the ball at our feet. Here is Hamerli. Playing it into Sidibe. Sonogo to Hamerli. Through kind of His shot is blocked. It counted as a click opportunity, I think. And Hamerli's second shot is also blocked. So, a bit unfortunate there. Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily a clear-cut opportunity, the first one. It was a good opportunity, but maybe not clear-cut. In fact, Sanogo with a decent chance again. And yet again, a Chelsea player is there to block us and get it away. So a lot of pressure from us early on, getting a lot of opportunities. As I say that, Russell picks up the ball for Chelsea, Amado with the tackle, and it's not a highlight anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, getting a lot of chances ourselves. Only one on target, which obviously isn't great, but Chelsea are throwing the defenders are throwing their bodies on the line to stop us scoring again. So unlucky so far for us not to be ahead by more. And now time is ticking away. That's pretty good. That's decent. That's decent. I don't mind that. Pretty even game in terms of possession. Chelsea are having a few attempts themselves though, so pretty even game overall. Definitely Chelsea though been a bit more in control in these, well, in the time since the last highlight to this highlight, because they didn't have a shot. I don't think they had one shot before this, when we had our last highlight, and now they've had a lot more. Let's stop this. Barata playing it in. Meti with a good challenge on the yellow card. That's something to think about. I might have to take Meti off. Here's a ball through to Maria. Maria with the ball through. Ah, Morgan with the save. No Courtois in goal. I thought Courtois was still playing in goal for Chelsea. But that is unlucky from us. Not to be 2-0 ahead. Another click opportunity wasted. Need to be taking our chances when they come. And yet again, another time we get the ball in their half, and Hamerli's chance is saved. Yet again, Morgan with a pretty good save, and another clear-cut opportunity wasted from us. It's so annoying to be saying that. We should be taking that chance. Taking them chances when they come. Not just that chance, the two before it as well. The other one by Hamerli and the one by Maria. Marola to Meti. Come on. Let's get another goal on the board. Let's try and secure this win in the first half. Moens. Sidibe. Sanogo! Another good save from Morgan. I mean, the power on the shot, the fact that he was able to tip that over is a great bit of goalkeeping. But wow, how are we not at least 2-0 ahead? At least! Bare minimum. Sanogo, again, he's been stopped to the last second before he pulls the trigger. With all the opportunities as well we've had in this first half, it's surprising to say that probably the most difficult one, the free kick, actually was the one that gave us the lead. So, still a good first half. You know, a lot of good opportunities have fallen to us. Meanwhile, Chelsea have only been limited to one half chance. In fact, we've not seen a highlight from Chelsea all game. So, I think that's a credit to how the team is playing. And Sanogo gives us a perfect start to the second half. I say Sanogo, Hamerli pretty much made that goal. What a great start. Hamerli beat the man on him, was able to run into the space ahead of him. As the guy came to engage him, he was able to whip it in, and Sanogo beat his man in the box. We now 2-0 up. Thank God for that. And Sanogo is through. Almost being gifted a goal by the defence as they through-balled it to him. And now Meti with the corner is unable to get it in. Wow. We are all over Chelsea right now. I don't know whether Chelsea are just not playing well. Their average ratings are saying they're probably not. Or whether we're just having the game of our lives right now. As Hamerli is through, and Hamerli has given us a 3-0 lead. Finally, Erwin Hamerli gets a goal. His third click opportunity in the game that has fallen to him alone. And he finally gets one of them in the back of the net. Wow, wow, wow. 3-0 against Chelsea, and another very dominant display by the team. Chelsea do finally get a goal, and it's the first time we've seen a highlight from Chelsea. So I'm a little disappointed that it's found the back of the net. Not great marking from the corner. The man who was on the goal scorer sort of just let him get goal side of him, let him get ball and goal side of him, which obviously led to an easy header for him. And in fact, we can't be too secure maybe yet, as Chelsea obviously have the ability to score a lot of goals. Here's Sanogo actually. Other end of the pitch, come on Sanogo. If he'd have scored that, it would have been brilliant. That was a click opportunity again, but the work he did to get that opportunity was brilliant. The danger's not completely cleared, as Moens unable to get it in. And end of highlight. Maybe start thinking about some substitutions. I might have to. I don't know. I'm happy about the team's playing so far. I don't want to really disrupt it if I can avoid it. Right, Armada with the ball. Play it forward. He does to Sidibe, who finds him early. No, he doesn't. Just a little bit too much on him. On it. Probably could have just looked for the direct pass instead of the through ball over the top. As we say, that's a no-go. Being brought down. Come on! Don't let Chelsea score again. If they do, it could go either way this game. Cox with a nice save. Russell with a very, very good run. But Cox is equal to his shot. His shot was actually not that great. And Morella. Maybe we could create a counter-attack here. Maria, sorry. He just ran into nothing. What was that? He just kept running and running. It's almost as if he never wanted to pass. Alright, let's make a substitution. Hamerli's clearly picked up a knock or something. So we're going to bring Pablo dos Santos on. And we'll just make that one change for now. We won't affect the other team. We won't affect anything else in the team. In fact, I kind of do want to make another change as I say that. Yeah, I was just about to say I want to take Vincent Matty off because of his yellow. But he's going to be forced off anyway. David Cameron's going to come on in his place. But I don't know if I make another change. Maybe with 5 or so minutes to go, I'll take Sidibe off and we'll bring on Hamza to give him a bit of Champions League game time. Here is Moens, bang, with the goal, 4-1 Gibraltar United. In fact, we'll make that substitution now. We'll take Sidibe off, we'll bring on Hamza, give him a little bit more time on the field, a little bit more Champions League game time. But Bart Moens with a very nice goal coming from a set piece from Sidibe. I don't think Dos Santos won the original header, but we were fortunate to keep possession, and Moens with a very nice shot through a crowd of bodies as well, and beating the keeper is a good finish from him. And that is a great display against Chelsea and a great way to wrap it off. 8.11 average match rating from the team. Wow. That is quite extraordinary. And we've never beaten Chelsea before. So 4-1 in our first victory is one hell of a statement. And are we finally stepping up as a team? Are we finally able to use the quality of player that we actually have? Chelsea get one back, but it will be a consolation. Kova, just getting a pretty decent shot in near the end to find the goal. Here is Hamza with a free kicking. Can we get a goal back ourselves? I don't think so. I think it's just going to be the end highlight. 92 minutes have been played. Yeah, Shepherd's just tackled it clear. But yeah, 4-2. Wow. And I do think we're going to have a very good year this year in the Champions League, I think. If our first 3 games are anything to go off, we are looking very, very strong. So, 3 wins out of 3. I'll meet you guys back in a second. Well, hopefully we'll try and make it 4 wins out of 4. Yeah, sorry about this sort of starting on this screen. Massive problem on my part. I quite literally forgot to press record. I was voice recording, but I wasn't video recording. So, apologies. But what I said was, this is going to be a long video today. Because it's the 100th video, obviously, you'll see how long this video is. But what I've done is I'm going to put the rest of the group games into this one video. So, we're going to get 4 group games in this one video. Just sort of celebrate 100 videos of this series. And I guess, in a way, move it along a little bit quicker so we can get towards that our goal, obviously, of winning the Champions League with Gibraltar United and then going on and doing some stuff with the Gibraltar national team, which I still haven't got any updates with. Still haven't actually appointed an official manager. But yeah, Chelsea today, we've obviously we won our last game. It's the first time, or hopefully we're going to be winning at Zola Stadium, or Zola Arena, I think it's actually called, for the first time in our career at Gibraltar United. Having won our first game against Chelsea in the last match, we want to try and continue that on. We've won 3 out of 3 so far, so for me today it would be nice to win, but I would love to not lose today. That to me is the main thing, not lose. And if we pretty much don't lose, we're looking great to go through top of the group. So that is the aim for today, not lose against Chelsea. And then going into the last 2 games against Lyon and Copenhagen, we'll be looking to do a little bit more and be a little bit more aggressive. So, here we go. Oh, I didn't run through the team as well, but it is a very bog standard team. In fact, it might be the same team that played in the last game. I can't remember what the team was. But there it is there. I'm not going to go through it. You can pause it if you want to and look at it yourself. So, let's go. And Hamerli playing a ball forward, but it is a very poor ball forward. It wasn't really too Sonogo, and Morgan is able to pick it up. But poor clearance from him. We can try and create a counter-attack here. Hamerli's through. Hamerli! Right midfielder couldn't get it past the defender who produced a really good block, and it needed to, needed to get his body on the line, and he did. Put his body on the line, and he did. All right, Albano. Chelsea could create an attack from this. In fact, they've beaten a defender. They've got a lot of space out on this left-hand side. We covered slightly well, but damn it, Chelsea showing their really good attacking skill to get themselves a 1-0 lead. It was a beautiful cross. I thought we did enough here with the 2 men on him, but wow, what a ball. Armada's beaten. He sort of just jumped for the ball, even though he probably knew he wasn't going to get it. I don't know, you could say misjudged the ball, the flight of the ball, because he jumped in the wrong position, but I don't know. Can we get an instant reply? Sanogo can't score, but we do get an instant reply. It is Moria with the goal, the left attacking midfielder, 9th goal of the season, and we've pegged back Chelsea immediately, and we've got the goal that we probably deserve in these opening exchanges of the match. Sanogo really unlucky not to have scored originally, but at least, you know, we were fortunate with the rebound, and we were able to get a player on the end of it and score. So, come on, Gibraltar United. Good start to the game, dominating possession and having quite a few good opportunities, although I think two of the click opportunities were officially in that 1 goal that we scored. Performance-wise, it's all good. Armada, like I said, I'm not really going to penalise him too much. I mean, he was in a centre-back role. You know, he's not really meant to be there, as, yet again, Chelsea swinging the ball into the box, this time from a set piece, and they score. Anyone to blame? Anyone possibly to blame? We don't track the man. Just poor tracking of the man. Who was that? Who was that fellow? Maria, the goal scorer, just doesn't track the run. And yard of space, after yard of space that he gave him, he was able to tuck it away. So Chelsea with a 2-1 lead. And, of course, when you're looking at the match stats, it's probably not... The scoreline doesn't reflect it. You know, Chelsea probably don't deserve to be 1 goal ahead based on the match stats. But based on the opportunities and, you know, the runs they've made and stuff, they do deserve it. So we just got to keep chugging along. You know, we've had 2 more half chances since the goal. So clearly we're getting the opportunities. We just need to try and convert one of them. Bit of a hopeless ball forward there. And now Chelsea are going to get the possession back. Don't really like seeing that from my defence. Just throwing away possession. As another ball whipped in. And it is 3-1 Chelsea. Shocking goalkeeping from Cox to come out and to be behind every player that's going for the ball. That's shocking goalkeeping. And it's that guy on the left-hand side. He's caused nightmares all game long. Again, it's just a poor all-round defensively. I don't know what's going on with us right now, but we're not up to the standard we can be. Now we find ourselves 2 goals down. Hopefully we can get one back before half-time, give ourselves a little bit more of a chance in the second half, and we do. Hammerley with a goal, but we still need 1 more. Good goal, but we still need 1 more. And again, look at the match stats. All over Chelsea, all over them. But because we're so poor defensively, it's cancelling it out. It's making it worthless. So... it was a good first half. No. Shit. I would like to talk to the defence, but I'm going to calmly... You know, say what you want to say. And I just need to tell you guys, just calmly, that I'm not happy with the performance out there. There you go. Calmly do it to him. Hopefully he'll have the same sort of motivation reaction. He does. I'm still going to say it to Muster, even though he's pretty happy right now. I'm going to tell him I'm not happy with his... Oh, you weren't bad out there, I have faith. Alright, that's not a bad team talk to tell him. Although it didn't have the reaction I wanted. But the guys that we did, to Perez and the right back, Armada, they did have the sort of reaction we wanted to see. They looked motivated, they looked fired up. And that's what we wanted to see. Now, actually, Armada with the ball, pulling it back. Moen, Sanogo with a shot blocked. And don't give it away. Good. I thought it was going to be... Oh, no, we did give it away. I could see it was coming. And they've actually swapped the winger's side. Nakiri, I believe it is, or someone like that. Here he is with the ball, actually. Nakiri. He swapped side. They've put him over to the right. I'm quite surprised with that. He was having a lot of success on that left-hand side. Now to put him out on the right, it seems like a strange decision. And Chelsea with a very good chance at the start of the second half, trying to restore their 2-goal lead. We do well to stop it, or do what we can to stop it, or try and prevent it. As Gustavo's shot is blocked. Come on, lads. Get a hold of the ball. Don't let that ball go in. Well done, Maria. Well done. Preventing the cross. Stopping the play. Muster still not having a good game. Neither is Perez. But I don't really want to make a defensive change because we need a goal. And it's sort of feel like a waste of a sub to me. Here is Sanogo. Brilliant run from Sanogo. Oh my god. What a goal from Sanogo. Oh, wow. What a goal. Take a bow, son. I won't do it in a Scottish accent because it's terrible, mine. But wow. What a run from Sanogo. Poor defending there by that defender, and Morgan obviously could have done better, but just a bit of inspiration there from Sanogo. The run out of nowhere, really. And we're back in the game. It's back at 3-3. I would have taken a draw at the start of the game, but how well we've been playing, I'd like more. And for God's sake, What the fuck is wrong with my defence? Ooh, Armada, you've got to come off. You were going to put Perez out there. That's just shocking defending from that right-hand side. It's just so bad. I couldn't even say anything there. We'll just make them changes. Everyone going forward is playing so well. You know, the midfielders, you can't really... I mean, you could fault a few of them, but there's no one on the bench I'd really say would improve the squad. The attacking midfielders, the striker, are all playing really well. Sonogo is Sidibe is extraordinary out there. But it's the defence have just let the whole squad down. Just isolate them out of the team. Oh, it's just so annoying. 3 goals should be enough to win a game. Against Chelsea as well, you shouldn't be scoring 3 goals and still not be getting something out of the game. At least something out of the game. Guerrero through to Kovar, who's rattled the crossbar. That would have put the game beyond doubt. If they score again, we are on attacking. I did change it, but I sort of just did it without really mentioning it by mouth. We need a goal. Come on, lads. Let's get this highlight over with. In fact, let's see what we can do with this highlight, maybe. Maria, just nothing ball forward. It's not to anyone, that. It's just get it forward, in that general direction of the striker, not to the striker. As Guerrero through, and yet again, Chelsea miss another good opportunity. Just passionately tell the lads to just don't really want to demand more because they're playing so well. Just push forward. Push forward. If we concede again, we concede again. We're going to lose anyway. Fuck, we were going to lose anyway. But actually going attacking has been a bit suicidal from me. And I think I did this last time against Chelsea. I went attacking. Or is this I remember doing attacking and I don't know if it was this save or another save. And it killed the game. It threw it away. Because look how many click opportunities they've had now in comparison to when they were actually scored their 4th goal. We can't go attacking pretty much on this tactic because we're exploited too much. That's something I've learned from this game, okay? That's something. But 5-3, that's not acceptable. Shouldn't be losing 5-3. Shouldn't be conceding 5 goals. Armada will be fined for this game's performance. No one else will because he got a 4.9. And at this standard of football, that is not acceptable. Fortunately for us, because of our 4-2 victory in the previous game and because of the 3 away goals we scored in this match, we still are above Chelsea due to the games against ruling. So we are still top of the table. I don't know what the other result was. It was Lyon win. So we're looking going into the Lyon game, which I believe is next. We're looking going into that game knowing that a win there would be enough to get us through to the Champions League knockout rounds. And it'll probably go to the last game. And we know if we can win our last 2 games, we're probably going to top the group, which is exactly what we want to do. But to me, the most important one is the Lyon game. We need to be winning that game. If we do lose that game, it will probably mean that Lyon will go above us on the games against ruling as well. So we can't really afford anything. I mean, I'd probably take a draw out of that game, but I want to win it because I want to top this group really badly. It would be the first time we've topped a group. I think I'm correct in saying that. Again, it's so many seasons, they all blur into one. But yes, I'll meet you guys back in a second for the Lyon game. Okay, so we know that 3 points are in it between us and Lyon. No real build-up needed because it's already explained. It's already there in the league table. So before I go into it, I just want to apologise if you hear any noise in the background. It's because kids are going home. There's a school near me and parents and noise and stuff. So yeah, apologies if you hear any of that. But yeah, let's go. Victoria Stadium, 2,000 people here. Going to the starting lineup. So it's been a little while since I've been on here. Let me just quickly sort out the team. Oh, in fact, I've got my second team out. Have I? No, I haven't. So let me just sort this out. I had Moussa Fofana playing in goal in the previous one. Let me just double check that this is the team that I do want to play. Jesse Clark needs to be on the bench. Moria, Hamali, yep. Yeah, I think this is the team I'm going to be playing. So Cox is in goal, Armada Perez, Mati, Musta, Marola Moens, Hamali, Sidibe, Moria, and Sonogo is our starting 11. Let's get into the match against Lyon. So crucial today. Obviously, we beat them away from home, so I would really feel that we can beat them at home, or really should be beating them at home. And also, a win today would keep us top of the groups going into the last game. And we'd know that a win against Copenhagen would put us top of the table, or would put us through as top of the group, and that's exactly what we want. So, do not really care about him. And they're playing a very narrow formation, so I'm not going to edit my tactic because I think there's already width in my tactic, but it could definitely benefit us in playing such a narrow narrow tactic with no wingers really, we could really overload their fullbacks. And in fact, it's a mistake that could give us the first opportunity, and it is a good opportunity, but Hermeli just can't convert it. Going in on the keeper like that, he should have found the back of the net. Anyway, here is Moens picking up the ball, and yet again we can create an attack. Only 4 minutes in, he's been brought down, nothing's been given. That looked like a foul to me. I mean, I don't know how that wasn't, but anyway, we've still got the ball and we're still able to try and create an opportunity. Maria unable to get the ball. Is this on key or extended? This is on key, wow. Just, it's quite a long highlight. Big ball forward, pretty much a hopeless ball forward, or hopeful ball forward, and we actually create a chance from it. Maria can't convert it though. Should have maybe looked to have played it into the box or something, but it was in a decent position. And it's still 0-0, but yet again, it's another attack from us. And here is a good opportunity. Moens has rattled the crossbar. Wow. How close do we want to get without scoring? That is 3 brilliant opportunities in the first 10 minutes of the match. Wow, wow, wow. Should be 1-0 up, and it's looking like it could be a good game for us. But we need to get this goal soon. And try and make this, pressure that we're putting on them count. As finally we get the back of the net, it is Maria with the goal in the 18th minute, his 10th goal of the season. And it was a very nice finish from him. Good bit of passing around here. Sidibe with a lovely back heel to Armada, who, brilliant cross. Maria, no one around him, so much time and space, but he places it beautifully in the top corner. 1-0 Gibraltar United against Lyon. Let me put up the little league table, because we'll have a little look with the league table about how the Chelsea game is doing. Chelsea are currently winning, so it's good that we got that goal. Here is Lyon, maybe with an instant reply, and they do. Lyon actually get themselves straight back in the game. I actually thought it was just going to be a wasted opportunity. I didn't think there was going to be much from this. And a deflection has helped Lyon get an equaliser. We fell asleep. I don't know why they're all appealing for offside, all waving their hands about. I don't know what they were appealing for, but they're back in it. 1-1. We fell asleep for a second and Lyon made us pay. And that's the quality of team that they have. They can do that to us. So, yeah, again, looking for that goal now to give us the lead. Maria, the goal scorer, playing it to Sidibe. I think I said his name wrong previously. Hermeli, Sinogo. I thought that was a save. How did he miss that from there? Honestly, if that was a save, I would have been like, okay, yeah, not a great finish for him. But he missed the target completely in that range. Wow, I'm really surprised there was Sinogo. Come on, Gibraltar United. Get this goal. I don't think we're going to get it before half-time. But we're playing really well. That lack of, that slip of concentration that we had after we scored the goal. People say that you're most vulnerable after you score a goal because your concentration goes for a bit. And clearly that happened there. Matisse having apparently a bad game, although, like I said, that one opportunity is all we've seen, so I'm not really going to criticise him too much on that. But it's just we need that goal, and I'm sure it will come because we're creating good opportunities. And like I said, I think it's just a matter of time. Hopefully we'll produce the same first half in the second half, and we can get the goal that we want. Alright, 50 minutes gone, or 5 minutes really in the second half. And we are getting ourselves a free kick at the bottom. No booking for the Lyon player for pulling a shirt. This might be the free kick. I'm not too sure. Here is the DB. Moens can't get the shot away. Maria does. And he's onside, I believe. He is. It does count as a goal. I don't know. I thought it was offside from the original pass because of the deflection. Let me have a look here. I think he just got himself onside the Maria. Very lucky, but another beautiful finish from the winger to slot that ball past the keeper into the far post. What a finish from the left attacking midfielder. And we get ourselves a lead yet again. So now it's about, I would say, building on it. We want to make sure we get that 2-goal cushion. Hopefully Lyon don't score here, as yet again we have gifted them a goal and gifted them a way back into the game. That's silly. This is silly. Who actually did that? What is Matisse doing there? What is he honestly doing there? He's left a big old gap for the defence, and no one. I mean, we're unlucky with this bit here. This bit of play. The tackle, from Marola is a through ball pretty much for their striker, but there was a big hole in the defence that didn't need to be there. Sidibe to Matisse, and he makes up for his mistake. 60th minute, 3-2. We're back in the lead now. No more goals, lads. No more goals. We just need to sit this one out and see the rest of the game out. Let's make ourselves a few changes. We're going to take Hermeli off, hopefully not aggravate his injury any more than we really need to. And we'll bring on Pablo dos Santos. You'll probably definitely hear some kids in the background now because they're really fucking loud. And I think they just scooted past on a scooter. Anyway, enough about them. Back to the game. And yeah, it's been a good game so far. Not great defensively, but good definitely in the attacking aspect. So I'm happy with that. People are looking frustrated. I think team talk time is now. We're just going to calmly tell everyone to concentrate. You know, keep your concentration levels high. Don't concede. Keep working. Keep, keep closing down, all of that stuff. And we'll see this game out. Last few minutes, we'll make another change. This one's more a bit time wasting. We'll bring on Giselle. And you know what? We'll bring on Hamza as well for Sidibe. Just so we can get him some game time. Get the young lads a few minutes at the end of a Champions League game. You know, the high standard of football we can possibly play him. Or he can possibly play him. And I think this is going to be the end of the game. Maybe one more highlight, one more chance. Who's it going to fall to? Is it going to fall for us? Here we go. Ball played through. Miro Giselle is there. And Miro Giselle wraps off the game. 4-2 Gibraltar United is how it's going to finish. And it was a beautiful assist from Benabele there. Whatever his name is there. What a beautiful pass. Giselle did well as well. Really composed in front of the keeper. Took a touch. Rounded him. Slotted it home. But the assist is what made the goal. And the run as well from Giselle. It was just a really good goal to score. 4-2. Beating Lyon 2 times this season now. Going into the groups, I thought Lyon would be the hardest team we'd play. So, 2 great victories against them. I'm chuffed. I'm absolutely chuffed. And that is us definitely qualified now. That is us definitely through to the Champions League knockout, which obviously is a great thing. Now we're just going to the last game, knowing a victory against FC Copenhagen will be enough to secure us top of the table finish, topping the group, and will hopefully give us an easier draw into the next round. And we'll also wrap off this special in a way. So, me back in a second. Over 30,000 people rocked up to watch FC Copenhagen get knocked out of the Champions League. We're going to be taking part in that, obviously. Hopefully we can win today. I mean, Lyon playing Chelsea. The ideal result would be Chelsea were to lose, obviously. Not because it would really, you know, like I said, I feel we're going to get the win here. I think it's going to be quite an easy victory. But it'd be nice for Chelsea just to lose, knock their confidence a bit. I mean, we actually topped the group because we had more points. I mean, right now, technically we're topping the group because we are better than Chelsea in a sort of 2-game scenario, almost as if in a knockout situation, which is always nice to know, but I'd like to be at least a few points clear of them. But hey, you know, you don't always get what you want. As long as we top this group today, I'd be very happy. Now, there are a few people obviously going to be missing for this game because of their yellow card. Because of the yellow cards, I should say. They reached their maximum in the previous game, which means that we are missing both Mati and Moens, which obviously is going to be a huge shame. For Mati, we are going to be putting in David Cameron, and we are going to be putting Dubé on the bench. For Moens, I think... So this is a tricky one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put Sidibe on the pitch. I'm sorry about that. And then we're also going to be putting Hamza on the starting lineup. So, sort of giving Hamza a little bit of time, a little bit of game experience out there. Sidibe dropping a little bit deeper than maybe he would like to. But hey, you know, I want to try and incorporate as many young players as I can. Like I said, I think this is going to be an easy victory, a comfortable victory, no matter what team we really field. So, might as well put Hamza out there. Worst comes to worst, he doesn't create a few chances. You know, I still think we're going to get a few chances in this game, even if I were to slightly weaken it even more than, you know, the team we've currently got out there. So, look at that. Hardly a contest today. They reckon a cricket scoreline. That's a bit offensive to FC Copenhagen, but also a massive compliment to our team. They've gone up there over 4-2-3-1, but then again, I don't really feel it would make a difference what tactic they played. I expect a few goals from us today. I wouldn't mind a 1-0, 2-0 victory. I don't think it's a huge importance how many goals we do score, but of course, you want to score as many as you can. You want to win by large margins, if at all possible. So, let's go. Let's do this. Let's see how we finish this group, this amazing Champions League group, where we got our first victory against Chelsea, and we could be about to top the group. And Copenhagen with the ball, we earn it back. Hamza, very poor pass from him. Pretty lucky to still have possession, but I think we're going to create a dangerous attack from this. I spoke too soon. You know, clearly Maria didn't have the same plans as I did, or didn't see the same thing I did. Here is Hamza though. We're picking up the ball, playing it through to Snogo. Hermeli unable to get the shot away, but we still have the ball, and it's Sinoga giving us the lead. 5 minutes into the game. Ideal start. Ideal start. Musa Sinogo making it 1-0. I mean, I thought the chance had gone, but Sidibe sees Amada making a beautiful run up from his fullback position, and Sinoga with a lovely header. A great bit of movement, passing there. Sidibe with his vision. You know, I do actually want to play Sidibe in a centre midfield role. I think I keep bouncing between Sidibe and Sidibe, but I do want to play him in the centre midfield role. It is where I see him in the future, but it's about how our attacking players do actually develop, like Hermeli, like Hamza. If they develop into the players they can possibly be, then Sidibe will probably be dropping back into that centre midfield role. And as you can see there, it does work and it can work. Here is Moria, has been brought down. Hamza was brought down. I think the penalty is actually for the foul on Hamza, and I think it did say at the bottom there his long surname came up or appeared. So we got ourselves a penalty and we give ourselves a chance to take a 2-0 lead. So DB will be taking it. Will he score? He does, no doubt about it. 30 minutes into the game, we are 2-0 up. That's the game beyond any reasonable doubt. Chelsea are currently losing to Lyon as well, 1-0. So it's currently all good for us. For Copenhagen with their -19 goal difference. And it could still get worse. And hopefully it will. Alright, here's Moria. Lovely ball to Hermeli. I don't know where Copenhagen's defence is. They're clearly pushing forward or being quite attacking, which is surprising considering clearly they're not a particularly great team. I mean, they're in our sort of situation that we were in a few years back, where they're not a very good team. I mean, we did sort of still play our own football, but we didn't push this many people forward. They're all over the place defensively. Surely this is 2-0. 3-0, sorry. Hermeli does score the goal. It's not offside, so it is 3-0. Very good goal. You could see it coming though. Copenhagen are all over the place defensively. Look, it's 3-on-3 here. And now it's 4-on-3. It's 4-on... You know, we outnumbered them in their own half when they're already 2-0 down. Some shocking play from Copenhagen. And we get ourselves a 3-0 lead. And I don't think Chelsea has conceded again. So that's all nice. Copenhagen with their -20 goal difference. Will this be number 4 right now? Here is Morola to Sidibe. Brilliant ball through, and how did Hamza not score? Oh, so unlucky to not be 4-0 up, and the youngster getting a goal would have been great. And you know, obviously, like I said, I could have weakened this team probably more than just just putting a young centre attacking mid on the field. I could have probably changed quite a few people, or we haven't even got our starting centre backs in. David Cameron's there, but hey, I'm gonna play my strongest team possible in the Champions League because it's great experience for them, and also it's a high level of football, and it's really beneficial for development of players. Alright, here's Muster on the left hand side. Surely 5, no 4, I should say. Surely 4. No, I thought we scored earlier on. I don't know why. How we are not 4-0 up though. 2 brilliant opportunities for our team to take a 4-0 lead, and we just didn't convert one of them. So yeah, I'm gonna think about making some subs now. I think I'll bring on Jakob. We'll bring on Jakob Vanucci. We'll just we'll give him a game. I think we'll take off Muster as well on the yellow and bring on Jesse Clark. We'll just make them 2 changes, and we'll see what else happens in the game. As Moria with so much time and space, he could have taken the ball forward a few yards before having the shot, and he somehow doesn't even get it on target. Another wasted opportunity from us. Another corner from us today. How many corners is that? It's the 7th corner. It's a DB to David Cameron, who's unable to find the back of the net. I think that would have been David Cameron's first goal for the club. So, unfortunately, he didn't score that there. But there you go, the subs have come on. Jakob Vanucci, a young player, given a bit of game time. Something he doesn't really receive too much. Here is Jesse Clark, another player. Doesn't play too much, but Jesse Clark is a very good player. And is someone I hope to have here for a very long time, because he's a very good backup player. Armada with the ball in. And of all the opportunities we've created, this is probably the last word I thought we'd scored. It's a clearance that's bounced off Sonogo. I think it was a clearance that bounced off Sonogo. I don't think he actually touched this. Yeah, it was a clearance that just ricocheted off Sonogo into the back of the net. I mean, very lucky goal, very fortunate goal, but it's been a long time coming. We deserved a 4th. And Hermeli surely making it 5. Again, wasting another opportunity. Still not over this attack. It probably is now. So, unable to make it 5. Come on, team, let's get it 5. Let's get 5. Let's get 5-0. And absolutely demolish Copenhagen. Hamza, nice pass. Hermeli is there, and yet again another chance that Hermeli has missed. What is up with the lad? He just doesn't seem to want to score his second. Will Sonogo get his hat-trick? All these questions need to be answered in the next minute or so. 2 minutes. I don't think either of them are going to happen. So we win 4-0. Still a brilliant result and an incredible achievement from the team. And the way we played the match itself, you know, the chances we created, look how many shots we had compared to Copenhagen. A brilliant performance, and a performance I expected. And away from home as well, which was always a nice victory for us in the Champions League. So Lyon, Chelsea finished 2-2, so we did actually top the group by 2 points, which is what I wanted going into it. I'm going to send the assistant there. We have picked up 800k, and the finances for the club are looking very good. 29 million in the black. Last month we actually made a profit of 63,000, which is always great because of course we are paying off transfers. You see about 202k a month, which is a lot of money, but thanks to winning in the Champions League and doing so well in the Champions League group stages, we're able to cover our costs. So when is the draw? Because I do want to put the draw in this video so you guys know what to expect in the next video. Let's have a little look at the schedule. It is December. It's December, I said December wrong. It's December 20th, so I'll meet you guys back then for the draw, and we'll wrap up this video and wrap up this extremely great time that we've had in 4 live comps today. We've walked away with 3 victories, and even the defeat was at least a decent game up to a point. So, meet you guys back in a second for that draw, where hopefully we will get an easier team. Let's have a little look at the candidates or the people we could possibly be getting. So, finishing top, we are get a team that can finish second, so Napoli. We could be playing them in a very, very close finish. Obviously, topping Group A, Monaco did better against Napoli. So, but they're 2 very tough teams. We could get PSG. We could get Barcelona, Ajax, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Olympiacos. I mean, obviously, I know who I would rather have. It's Olympiacos. But wow, a lot of, or even Ajax. But a lot of second place teams there have got so much quality, and we'll need to see what we can do. And I'm just looking here. Sanogo got 11 goals. Yeah, he's scored like 3 of them in the qualifying. So yeah, he's nowhere near top goal scorer. Cox has got 7 clean sheets. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 in the groups, which isn't too bad actually. Look at that. He's up there with some top quality goalkeepers. So yeah, you know, going really well in Champions League. Like I said, hopefully we get Olympiacos in the qualifying, in the draw. But I don't know. Either way, it's going to be a good game in the knockout, I can tell. So I got a little bit carried away here, and I've actually drawn 4 ties already. But we have not been one of the teams to have been pulled out of the hat yet, so we're still in the pot. We still don't know who we're going to be playing. The draws so far are Chelsea, Juve, Napoli, Man City, Real Madrid, Monaco, Barcelona, Southampton, and then PSG are sitting there waiting for a seeded team to be pulled out, which could very well be us. But I'll draw this one now, I guess. PSG, I would rather not have them. And we get them. Okay, so that wasn't a very exciting draw. I was going to say that in terms of the teams that are left, you know, Ajax, Olympiacos, Bayern Munich, the odds of probability are that we're going to get a pretty good team. But in the end, we're going to have PSG. So PSG Eindhoven. But PSG, yeah, Paris Saint-Germain. That's not the draw I wanted. But hey, you know, that's the idea of a draw. You don't get what you want all the time. So we're going to be playing a French team, the second French team this season. And PSG, how did they actually do? What are PSG like nowadays? Are they a Giants that are just not doing very well? They actually got a stadium called Verratti Arena. Is that after the Verratti I'm thinking of? Let me... Brendan Rodgers is in charge, okay. They've actually dominated the league, so they are still a very good team. In fact, when did they win the Champions League? Because they've won it 3 times. They won it back in 2027, only 3 years ago. So PSG is still a very, very good team. Begovic holds the record for most ever goals for the team. Most ever appearances, sorry, for the team. It is Begovic, yeah, that is Begovic as well, the Stoke keeper. So... you know, what, wait, I want to check something as well. Overview, general. Yeah, that is Verratti. He's got a stadium named after him. At least I think that is the stadium. Yeah, that's, it's quite crazy. It's quite crazy. And Begovic to have the most appearances for the club, but not to be on this list is rather strange as well. But yeah, we're going to be coming up against a very tough French team. Where are Lyon? No, Lyon are currently 3rd in their league, but quite a ways off PSG. As you can see, PSG and Monaco are 2 very dominant teams in their league. Lyon are a little bit lagging behind. Paris Saint-Germain currently top of what is considered the second best team in Europe, and therefore the second best league, sorry, in Europe, and therefore the second best league in the world. They've got players worth more than our whole club is worth. So, our whole club is worth. So, you know, we're coming up against a very, very good team. You know, they only finished second in their group due to the games against ruling. I believe it would have been the games against ruling. I don't know what group they were in, so let's just, I think it was group B, yeah. Actually no, they came second by a point, so quite literally because they lost to Southampton, they finished second in the group, and because they drew to because they lost to Southampton was the reason why they finished in their group where they did finish. So obviously that's they drew to Southampton, obviously. So the fact they couldn't beat them is why they finished where they finished. We only lost to Chelsea, so you know it's how you weigh it up. You know, because I still see us as a very small team, but realistically we want to be giving PSG a game. Now we start off away from home, which obviously is going to be difficult. We have Perez and Muster both suspended, but hopefully we'll have Bakayoko, or hopefully Bakayoko will be fit and ready to be able to be played in that game. Muster obviously is going to be a miss, but we'll have Clark there, and we'll obviously prepare Clark and prepare the team for that game and get the team starting 11 for this match hopefully together and playing. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky draw. It's going to be an exciting game, the next game and the next video. Hopefully get these uploaded a little bit more regularly now. Really, again, apologies for the lack of uploads in this series. 6 wins out of 6 in the league. I might as well do that quickly. We've currently just won our previous 2 games, 6-0 apiece. So, you know, it's great. Again, going great in the domestic divisions, as you would expect, though. But I will meet you back in February for the Champions League first leg, where hopefully we can walk away from the Verratti Arena with a result that we can get something from in the second leg. Not necessarily looking for a win, although it would be nice, but just something we can take into the second leg and still give ourselves a chance of going through. So until then, guys, peace out.